but Ada Kaptan's got to do a lot here to allow his team to move in. yetujey doubles up. Ooh, let's see what you can do here, yetujey. That's another. Maybe that's the clutch. You've got Kicks up against you. 18-year-old versus 18-year-old. Flash on top. Goes around. Oh, it's rolled around the roundabout. Oh no! yetujey has done it. Round goes to FUT. And the crowd goes wild!
Rightfully so, Pavlos. Oh my lord, that man is good.
Hello my friends, welcome to my new channel. Let's enjoy the highlights between FUT Esports versus Team Vitality for the Grand Finals of Convergence.
Ready for moving into B. First in, cNed, of course, that cover coming in a little bit late, but it's actually from the defender's side, so it might like Destrian to come in a little bit quicker, but no. MrFaliN first to find a shot, ceNder retaliating. And all of a sudden, ceNder with doubles up, Vitality might have the upper hand in this one. Destrian having the off-angle spike, might be in the control of FUT, but for how long? qRaxs needs to get them out of this situation. It's a pickle jar he needs to get themselves out of.
He needs to get them out and fast. Of course, I believe we are going to see the plant now from at least FUT, but for Vitality, a man up.
Planted.
I think they're going to go to this retake pretty damn quickly. The second this one-way fades, Pavlos.
One enemy remaining.
Safe for a shot, and now qRaxs has to do it alone. We highlighted them earlier. A couple of players low, one taken down, but it's not going to be good enough. Run it, bullet between the eyes, and that's vitality with first blood.
MrFaliN getting a lot of information here, and with the KO having to run, Runner is going to have to be called into action.
Ooh, just a trade.
Spike down, mid.
And only one to defend the safe side. Runner alone, he's heard the dash nearby, but he's also got to account for the position in main. Moves down, Cloudburst to try and conceal the position from that recon, but still unable to get the kill.
Spike planted.
Man down, Vitality, they need this first kill very damn quickly, otherwise they're going to be left in a horrible position.
Oh! cNed, good spray transfer, but not good enough for the kill. Kicks instead, square things up. And now it's all down to a 2-on-2 actually, a close one. With Kicks looking to ease up, it's all about timing and able to pick off qRaxs. Nice first shot, tries to open up that angle. Runner realizes, I can't do this with an op. Has to back out.
Back of this round.
Fast with Ada Kaptan, look at that. Gone behind him. Behind enemy lines. Ada Kaptan catches out Destrian in time, even though Destrian was behind him. And of course, qRaxs, having no command available, is back into life. Safe onto site. I don't think they notice here. Never mind, MrFaliN is well aware. Ada Kaptan still up close, but drops back in time. qRaxs is just delivering time and time again.
Once again, Vitality have to back off. Looks like Runner's going to be tested very, very soon into this round, Pavlos. Early peek shuts down yetujey, and followed up by the Hunter's Fury here. Kicks even able to get Kapitan. I think there was another tag as well onto cNed.
Oh, what a shot by Destrian. And now Vitality are looking well strong. FUT have been granted space. You don't really want to do that. Aldrome will be spotting off cNed. Going to make his chances here a little bit more difficult. Flash to assist, updraft. Oh, that is bold! But Kicks at least is there as the guarantee playing the anti-flash position. And qRaxs, paranoid, blind as a bat, will have to do this all by himself. That's a first. Wait a minute. No. Vitality aren't going to take any chances here. Group their players together and secure the round instead.
30 seconds left.
Definitely adds to the complexity here. MrFaliN picks it up though.
Look at Sayf instantly as well, falling to the backside. He knows that this fight is going to come soon. Hunter's Fury deployed to try and counteract from the shadows. Unfortunately, it does not quite land.
Oh, the last shot does. Paranoia towards Kicks. Spotted, even though he takes it, take it down, but Runner's got his teammates back. MrFaliN on site, Runner looking to close off the gap. Oh no, that might be a mistake by him. And now Kicks versus MrFaliN. It's over 1v1, and it's the young gun Kicks picking up the win.
19 HP.
To actually get a read on FUT would be quite impressive. Oh, come on, Sayf. This is a shade buff, for sure. ceNder, oh no, they don't check the corner, Sayf! Oh, ceNder, stop it! What a cheeky man, Sayf as well, shoots upon main. And Runner wants to make it all clean. 7-5 is the score at half-time, with Vitality on top.
Runner looks to send it straight onto the safe site.
Yeah, they're playing it slow from the back end of the site. Updraft from Runner spots him. And now yetujey surrounded. Can he take anyone with him? Out of captain drops and is able to find one before he dies himself. But I think yetujey, with nanoswarms at his feet, will have a difficult time. But look how quickly FUT have rotated over.
The utility doing a lot of carrying to get that round there. However, Vitality, they have the space to potentially tap a plant here.
The moment that they do, though, FUT know that there's one less player with their gun out.
Yeah.
Right here. Right here.
A frenzy, actually one of the best weapons to imagine in this position for Kicks as well. So do not rule Vitality out just yet, Pavlos.
Yeah, they know that both of the Vitality players are fairly close together. Let's see if they're able to isolate them one by one. Sayf here in the corner, dealing with crackс. They're both together, brothers in arms. Spike touch, putting pressure on the Vitality players, but they're actually went out on their duels. Sayf doubles up, Kicks with the other, and Vitality gets the 2v3.
I mean, we've played on Frankfurt servers. We know how good Zerks are on this map. Vitality doesn't even care though.
No, it's still a 1-for-1 at the end of the day, but look at cracks just not caring about smokes, just pushing them all day, all night. And ATA KAPTAN, even though he's got the high ground here, there's a smoke rather, blocking his vision, drops. cNed masking his drop. Good micro play. Do they spot him? No, they don't. ATA KAPTAN with one, MrFaliN picking out on time. Well coordinated by FUT, putting them on the board.
Gambling a stack here towards the safe site. Luckily for them, it's exactly where it's needed. 25 seconds left, they've got to move fast.
I thought that shot did quite a lot of damage, and indeed it did. Hunter Shuri to the back of the side, but it's running quick enough to deliver on that finishing blow. But I need to move in quickly because there is a rotation coming through. cNed with a judge from a distance doing world of work.
10 seconds
and
left.
FUT may be behind, but at least they can interrupt the spike from being planted. Kicks, what a shot. Oh, yetujey, can you interrupt this? I think the plant barely just got down in time.
1 versus 2, Pavlos, turret deployed, but they're going to try and push him.
yetujey, faking his movement to heaven. Is he going to get picked? 7 bullets, he's got 2 of them in front of him. What a shot, but cannot deliver on runner in the end. What a try, but Vitality persevere.
FUT, they've gone for the gamble stack once again. Worked previously. Flicky on heads also works, and with the information that it's going to be this beat here, Vitality to accelerate, and for FUT, yes, it's a man advantage, but it's a retake to contest with.
Yeah, you always take a risk when you have an aggression push like that. You need to make sure that this B site is covered one way or another, but no, they leave it open for this time. And it's a retake that's going to prove it all. MrFaliN, oh no! Could have gone wrong, but he's got it all covered eventually, and now it's 3v5.
The ults are about to come online for FUT as well. This could get very damn scary for Vitality.
They should be winning this one. They shouldn't be losing against pistols. But hang on a bit, Runner might have a spray down across them. Gets a little bit nervous here as he misses the mark on a couple. They can't let their opponents pick up any guns, or else it could all be over very quickly. Runner, what is this spray? Sayf alone, but he's tested by cracks, and that's FUT on the board with a thrifty round.
Vitality disengage.
They made the right decision to head towards MrFaliN here, but can he trade his life? He can.
Spike down mid.
With a spike to head towards an A site from the shadows for Destrian, get him there just a little quicker.
What's a bold angle to teleport onto? He
30
just about
seconds
survives though. 3 versus 3 after plant. Lockdown available for yetujey. Blade Storm for cNed. ceNder with a lockdown of his own here. And after plant utility already established for Vitality. There's the counter lockdown, Pavlos. And oh, the abilities start to come out.
I feel like the next 10 seconds is them waiting it out. I don't think they want to go aggro in this one. That is a no man's land area if I've ever seen one. Wait, one suppressed? Is that a bait? cNed left on site purposely.
The flank coming as well from ceNder, Pavlos. Up short now.
Gonna have to play aggressive with this one. Gonna have to challenge the positions. They got the defuse halfway, but Vitality make sure that they close this round. FUT, patient. But it's Runner to open yet again, 2 consecutive. yetujey concerned of where that one was coming from. Looks the other way, and that's going to be his fall. FUT forced to save this one. There's no other way they're going to be winning this round.
Look how aggressive FUT have gone through B main as well. Kicks is the way he anticipates this, Pavlos.
There's no way, but he might be able to get a flank instead. Oh, Kicks. It's a matter of 2v2. Oh no! He doesn't look to his side! They know where cRaxs is now, and Runner's able to shut it down. At the end of the day, it's only a 2v2 trade, and Vitality still have a chance to move into this
Look
B
at the
side.
position of the Killjoy as well. ceNder, he's going to be the difference maker here.
ceNder waiting it out. cNed, wary of the position, could be taken up by Vitality here. Oh, and ceNder's position is read by the captain, so Vitality now are falling behind 2v3.
Flankception, Pavlos, Runner in main, wary of the Omen, but he needs to find that frag before he can turn his attention to cNed.
ATA KAPTAN last time he cleared this angle was the one to win out the trade, but not this time. Runner taking revenge. We're square. We're down to 2-on-2. They know runners back in garage. The question is, where's Destrian? Is he also pushed up? Is he waiting on site? Do they isolate? Do they go on site? Decisions need to be taken, and they need to be taken quickly. Destrian could hide within the smoke. Cloudburst to at least touch it. Destrian not going to reveal his position, but FUT both win their trades, both win their fights, and FUT survive for a little longer. Yes, they do!
Destrian, can he find that lurking Sova?
The dagger only spotted out 2, so I think the
30
fake is
seconds
read by
left.
FUT. Look at the rotor coming into this A side. MrFaliN taking the fight. ceNder able to trade it back, but cNed is here, stopping them in their tracks. 20 seconds. Vitality need to move in quickly. That is qRaxs stopping them in their tracks. And now Kicks Sayf, a 2v3 with barely any time. Have to win it out. yetujey is there to stop them. The young prodigy wants FUT to be back on top.
Vitality, a little bit of control now, pushing up to market, MrFaliN. What can you do? Can you keep FUT alive for this B-side defense?
Lockdown enabled in B main. 2 locked out in sight for FUT. Hunter Story to take it all down. That's going to give away MrFalin's position, but cNed is able to open it all up for FUT. Getting closer to the score they needed. 2 at the back of the site. They are detained, so they could be easy pickups. Oh, runner, do you expect another one to be there? Yes, you do. cNed trying to draw it back, but it's still a 3v3, and cNed trying to blockade this garage pick from ceNder.
Spike is to go down now, ceNder. He's got to stay alive, Pamela. He's got to do his damage.
At least he's taken one down with him, so if he dies here, he's still done enough. But him being here means that FUT need to waste time to try and deal with him. Runners try to help out, and he's coming right on time. cNed is no more, ATA KAPTAN is no more, and Vitality win map number 1.
It's almost poetic, Pav lost that Vitality. Have runner to deliver that killing blow.
There isn't a massive crossfire setup. There are a couple of players looking towards elbow. It's MrFaliN actually to drop first. Kicks, very successful with his shot. yetujey isolated, and so is qRaxs. Vitality don't lose a player throughout that.
It's a slaughter on that ace site now. cNed on at least a bit of a deeper angle than that may be anticipated. But even then, FUT, they're in a 2 versus 5. They need these frags to start coming in thick and fast. Otherwise, they're just going to get overwhelmed.
Oh yeah, you're expecting something brilliant from FUT to come out here, and cNed's already started that effort. Unfortunately for him, ATA KAPTAN doesn't have the same luck. And it's cNed against the world, really. I think there are a lot of cNed fans out here today. But whether he's able to do anything in this one, unlikely. Vitality, first blood scored for them. But Vitality seems to be the one seizing control of B main so far. And they actually might go for something aggressive. A little bit different positioning here from Runner, which does catch yetujey off guard. qRaxs is there right behind him, so he does quite literally have his back. But is that going to be enough? The entry hasn't quite succeeded. They need to take full site control to stop qRaxs from getting the diffuser.
Spike down.
Planter, if you will. So a 2v3 still without the realms of possibility for Vitality.
This is where things get a little bit worrying for Vitality, because FUT, they've just gone quiet. They want Vitality to try and take a fight with them, but they are not being obliged. Kicks has to go aggressive. Spots out the first. Information to work with, and a clean shot to bring it down to a 2v2.
Oh, I would have said they were back into the fight, but cNed got a nice little angle to keep it going for FUT. Sayf, that's the shot. The Star Turkish player is out. And now ATA KAPTAN touching the spike. Trying to see if Sayf takes the bet, but touches it again. Sayf, does he take the chance? Sayf is quicker, Sayf is cleaner, and that's 3 on the board for Vitality, and none for FUT. Runner. This actually is going to be a lot more aggressive for Vitality, but the paranoia is going to delay them substantially. On the other end, Sayf actually picks up 1, not untraded.
I've got your trail.
But these Seekers do show that Vitality don't want to slow down their pace, at least throw down a cross. Showstopper coming through, successful with picking up 2 kills, and Vitality are being stopped a second. qRaxs wants to move in, and at least he's got yetujey to work with, but his patience granted here.
Planted.
Is this what's going to allow them to get the victory? Paint shield in their direction is getting difficult and difficult as long as this round goes on. Vitality pressuring and not giving them an inch, not peeking them at all, not wanting to make any mistakes. For this is virtually impossible. ceNder, different elevation as well to add to the complexity.
One enemy remaining.
He does achieve with 1, and yetujey forced back. That's to save Vitality. What a tremendous turn of events. After having such a close match, Vitality are winning every single round so far.
Yeah, and it feels like for Runner at least, he's just come alive. They're even going to try and hunt the rifle. But yetujey here, Pavlos, they do.
Wow.
The economy for FUT just getting pummeled right now.
Hunter's Fury denying the plant for now. Tag onto 2. Not the kill though. Missed chance to shut down a lot of them, but Kicks, ceNder and Runner, all of them alone, can FUT clean up. No command. No one can use abilities on site from Vitality. Opportunity now for FUT to move in. MrFaliN starts, well placed. Can Vitality delay long enough? Crossfire for Vitality step up. Safe wary of positions. This is going to be close. FUT are running low on time. They've got to move in quickly. Trades coming out. Finding the opportunity for FUT to move in. On the spike they go. ceNder on site, doing so much. ceNder! The leader of the team doing absolutely God's work.
Sayf trying to go accelerate here into the sober. qRaxs is good for one, but
Oh my
timing,
God.
Pavlos.
They missed each other. And that means FUT. Wait, qRaxs got a quadra, by the way.
We are, and on something to highlight that we were able to do just before the timeout there is FUT, they have the ult advantage, they even have that operator, but it doesn't come in time. MrFaliN falls.
Ooh. One of the players that we wanted to see come up alive is cNed. And he gets the kill.
He's going to keep going as well. I like the aggression behind this.
Sayf does punish yetujey though. Cypher v Cypher. Vitality looks to create gaps within the defense, and I think cNed is forced to do it all himself. Good shot, backs out. And do you expect Kicks to move in this quickly? Get your gun out, cNed. Oh, close one. Nice try. What can this Turkish star do? Stuck in a corner. Do they expect it? Oh, Runner pre-fires it. And here's FUT back onto the defense. qRaxs double kill. FUT, is this their chance to get a third? I think it is. qRaxs is back.
A few players sort of lurking in and around tiles, but it's going to be MrFaliN to lead the charge here against Sayf.
Sayf is going to play a close angle, pre-fired by MrFaliN. Bye-bye. And now Destrian to the back of the site. Struggling, but ends up picking it up, so it's still a trade.
Into the 4 versus 4 now. The rotation's got to come quickly, but look at this flank from yetujey.
Nice little underhand flash. Runner's in trouble, but no! Is able to skate away. cNed couldn't quite pick it up, and now he's dealing with 3 up against them.
But the flank, Pavlos, is still coming. FUT, they just got to buy time here.
At least ATA KAPTAN is making his way towards this A site, trying to get that plant down. cNed, can you find any kills? All 3 players against you are low, but Vitality aren't taking fights on their own. Oh no, the door is closed. There's nowhere to go. Runner punishes and takes him down. yetujey on the back around. Tries to deny rotations, but they're still punching upwards. There's 2 player per player on that Vitality side.
Kaptan going to have to be the next one to take the engagement. Vitality, they are low on HP here. They get the hell out of dodge. The flash is good, but for FUT, they can at least play for the spike here.
Smoke off one of the angles, but ATA KAPTAN's got to do a lot here to allow his team to move in. yetujey doubles up. Ooh, let's see what you can do here, yetujey. That's another. Maybe that's the clutch. You've got Kicks up against you. 18-year-old versus 18-year-old. Flash on top. Goes around. Oh, it's rolling around the roundabout. Oh no! yetujey has done it! Round goes to FUT! And the crowd goes wild!
Rightfully so, Pavlos. Oh my lord, that man is good. They stacked that B site. They've read it correctly. FUT, they get ready to extend, but ceNder draws first blood.
He does indeed, and that's going to make it a little bit more difficult for FUT, given that ceNder and Vitality are all here to defend. Showstopper in yetujey's face covered with paint, and now FUT, now with 2 remaining, have got to do it all. Thankfully for them, they've got high hitters. cNed there, but ATA KAPTAN won't survive long enough to see cNed succeed. And Vitality on double digits. I really wouldn't mind a plant, and with a pick here, qRaxs might have given FUT a light at the end of the tunnel. ATA KAPTAN, boy, Runner wants to stop it all from happening, but I think this is the best decision for ATA KAPTAN. Get your ultimate, go to the other side of the map, and now you've drawn things to a 1v2 situation.
It's still got quite a bit of HP to work with as well, and that Vandal. For Vitality, they have to be very wary of the fact that the first thing Kaptan's going to do now is try and isolate one of these players.
I don't think Vitality is going to make that very easy for him. One of the things that Vitality have been really good at is that regrouping. Having some strong fundamentals in this way, buddy systems all around. This one will be no different. But ATA KAPTAN, albeit the odds, eliminates the threat, halves it in 2. Cut in the middle. ATA KAPTAN goes all the way around, and this is very reminiscent of what yetujey did earlier on. All you have to do is wait for the clock to run out, and it's just what he's been able to do. Yes, you die, but the round is yours.
The ult management's going to be massive next round.
Runner with a hero rifle. Says no more to cNed. I think there's a personal kerfuffle going on between those two.
yetujey denying a bit of info in mid, but it's the swing from Vitality. Instantly shut down by Kaptan. A 3K. All headshots, Pavlos.
I don't think I've seen a cleaner spray transfer this entire tournament.
Spike planted.
That is as clean as it physically gets. Kaptan, he's going to try and hunt for his ace as well, and I do not blame him.
I mean, it might be clean, but I also feel filthy right now after watching that one.
enemy
Ada Kaptan, wanting the ace. Oh, he's successful in getting it.
One away from a showstopper on cNed. A little bit more distance before we see. Oh my, it's just so filthy.
I'd watch that one again.
Pavlos.
I'd watch that one again for sure. Hey, look, it's a pistol round.
Runner going to be pressured here, especially if Kicks isn't able to find this frag in mid.
But he's up Breeze. But with that guiding light, I believe Runner peeking, got all the information he needed. And now they can just place their players in a position where they can defend against Market. Safe in the corner, unchecked. And will have to get a kill down with them. Again, this is a pistol round by Vitality. Winning this one would be shooting upwards.
The neural step gives so much information. The push now comes around what looks like towards A, so it's time for Destrian to shine, Pavlos.
Oh no! All was needed was 1 HP to take cNed down, and a snake bite causes his death.
The rotation's going from Kaptan from the flank, but there isn't enough time, Pavlos. There's only about 10 seconds left.
They've got to deal with Destrian, but he's got the most deadly weapon of them all at this distance. But now the captain reads his corner position, and there you go, FUT back into the fight. They need to get the spike down.
Is there enough time? Oh, they're cutting it close, Pavlos.
Oh, they get it!
Not quite!
They do
Not
it!
quite! Vitality, the masters of time, the sands of time slip between their fingers. MrFaliN, left alone in mid to buy time, much needed time.
That's a linchpin position. And I think the entirety of FUT are counting on him to get the flank onto works. Oh, wait a minute. He's going all the way around, and no one is checking his direction. Oh boy, this could be deadly moving in. There's Destrian, that's a free kill. And that's a 3 versus 3. qRaxs knowing where the rest of them are coming, but Vitality need to care of their behinds because MrFaliN is here to stay. Triple kill, quadra, and that's the clutch.
What a clutch! It's not even needed for the final players. As FUT get ready to hit the A site which has been a hit and miss for them throughout this map. Now is a chance for redemption, Pavlos.
Vitality definitely going to play this as slow. Kicks will try and get a kill without being traded himself, but he's got painful thrown out at him. Hunter's Fury here from MrFaliN. It's going to be important. Reads the TP! Incredible! And FUT are ahead.
Plant goes down, 4 versus 5 retake. Make that a 3 versus 5 retake, Pavlos. The reposition comes out, Vitality. At what point do they call to save? Look at the money! There's nothing behind these Vandals.
No, they've got to save. They definitely have to save. There's no other way. Knowing there's 5 players, know they haven't done any damage. FUT, they've made the comeback work.
They want to play for the after plants from the looks of things.
Time to hunt.
Oh, a lot of
That's
players
so much
spotted.
info. That is so much info.
So much to work with now. The game is afoot. Vitality know where the push is coming from. Can they stop it?
Even though they had the info early, this spike plant is inevitable. And with ceNder going down, FUT have got a clear opportunity here because now they're the ones defending. Now the pressure is all on the Golden Hornets. Smoke depleted. Recon still up for usage. cNed to the back of the site. Paint shots at him. Vitality going to move together. There's only one on a different angle. That's going to be Destrian Sayf doing all so much. Vitality might be able to close it out here. yetujey and MrFaliN in low. And Sayf has got to do it all by himself. Shorty does the job. He's got one more to find. But the spike is ticking and he needs to get to it quickly. Oh, Shorty in hand. And it's going to be enough. FUT from 0-7. Solidified the second map for themselves.
What a comeback.
yetujey though. Good to take one down with him, and damage onto ceNder. Is that going to be good enough?
The damage, actually, I think may well be good enough into the 4 versus 4 now. And looks they want to get straight into this retake, Pavlos.
Vitality have been really good on these post plants, meaning that they've been able to delay FUT a lot with their utility. This time around is no different, but they've ran out of said utility. Only a paranoia available.
You've got to look at the low HP on Vitality as well. Every single player almost on death's door already, and sort of as the Butcher's build comes in, I don't think there are going to be many people left standing at the end of this round, Pavlos.
The main effort is to try and shoot down anybody trying to defuse, but the fact that FUT are going to be moving in collectively is going to make the endeavor a lot more difficult for Vitality. But look at this. ceNder's behind him, and nobody knows. There should be easy pickings. He does reveal himself eventually, but it does buy time for Vitality here. Being stuck with, and it has to be interrupted. And for that reason, this round is going to the attackers. Vitality with the pistol. Trailblazer, paint shot to the back of the site. cRaxs, full suit, B, point blank in front of them. Still gets a kill onto Runner. ATA KAPTAN into tree. Wait a minute, it's 3v3.
MrFaliN as well in such a good position. Pavlos waiting for this push to come through connector. They know about his position though.
And they're definitely going to be looking in that direction. That's why they're going to be using the smoke to try and cover their tracks to move into the C side. But MrFaliN still takes one down with him.
Oh my god, he's going to be able to get through switch as well. Pavlos, but they've outmaneuvered Vitality here beautifully.
MrFaliN is get there quicker than their opponents. And this could turn the entire round in favor of FUT. Sayf though, brings it back to an equal standing. Kicks, aggressive into sight. Topsy-turvy extravaganza. And cRaxs to try and switch it up yet another time. Kicks is low, should be simply picked up, but no. Doesn't look to his right, kicks picks it up. 30 seconds. If they move it to the A site, it's a bad decision to make. 3 players hiding out. If they move it to B, that's also a bad decision to make. But decisions need to be made nevertheless. cNed isn't able to succeed with his shot, but yetujey instead is there. Traded out though, means that Vitality are on equal footing. Destrian succeeding. The attack from Vitality is on the road with the A site taking over.
This is now dicey for FUT. 2 versus 4. Hey, they were able to do it over on Sunset though. Can they do it now, Pavlos?
Lockdown has bought enough space for ATA KAPTAN and MrFaliN to move through. Runner tries to spray through and get both of them, but it's just too difficult. Kicks, turns around in time. Vitality secure it. That's a 5-0 start. You can definitely see the setup and what it's going to be looking like. Runner's going to be using his social to get to the back of the site. He trades his life, and that's good enough because it's still a 3v3. cRaxs to the back of it. Yet to be dealt with. And he's got a no command on, right? If he falls, he's not dead. Be brought back, but at least he wants to deny the use of utility because without it, no smoke's available to get the safety plant.
That being said, look how FUT have just disengaged. They've allowed everyone to stack up. Viper's bit committed now. Can they find the Viper in this grey, green, and greasy ooze, Pavlos?
That Viper's bit is so differential, but I think they just figured out what the holdout looks like. Vitality forced to change positions.
Kicks has been able to get off site as well. This could go from bad to worse for FUT here.
ceNder's in the position that Kicks was moments ago though, but still has to jump down. Not quite sure if that was audible. cRaxs down to 1 HP as he does enter the toxins. Poison entering his lungs. And with the Viper's bit no longer out, it's the 2v2, but they're running out of time and Kicks has yet to be checked. Now goes for the swing, spots out a weapon, baits him out, that's the kill. Vitality look for an 8th. cRaxs. There's nothing he can do. He's got to run. The round is over. He can't get the defuse. Vitality, yet again, coming out on top.
It will not be a repeat of Sunset.
At least finally for FUT. Aren't the ones with strength? Oh no, is the A site open now?
ceNder, how has he found this control, Pavlos? 3 versus 4. You cannot underestimate Vitality here.
You cannot. What's important is that yetujey could interrupt the rotate, but I don't think he can. I don't think he's going to take the chance.
Oh, he's going to have to destroy that that link wall, and he's just going to run straight past it.
He's not feeling it.
Get him.
Instead of falling back, ceNder sticks to his ground. Oh,
No. I love this.
This is so fickle.
This is so fickle, Pavlos. And look at the flanker, Kaptan.
But who's he really flanking? All of the Vitality players are on site. They expect everyone to come from everywhere. ceNder, what a moment. Vitality want to go down flawless in this one. cRaxs needs to push. ceNder, resilient. Oh, what a shot onto Runner. Still doable, but they're running out of time. Viper spit onto the spike. Kicks, wanting to enter. Not giving them any space to work with. Snake bite again. cRaxs, will he make any difference? Kicks, getting one, but ceNder is at ceNder in a double! And that's the win! 10 rounds to nothing!
A 4K from ceNder, the final 2. It looks like a gift from a deity from above.
Just you wait, I think they're saying.
cNed.
Oh, he took that round personally and he wants to turn it all around.
Spike down A.
Wants to put an end to the craze that is the streak of vitality. No, there's no way. There's two players taking that same angle. He knows. He knows. It's a patience game, isn't it? But FUT can afford to be patient in this round. And that's cNed with 4 kills to his name. Oh. For a second there, I thought yetujey's corner was unchecked, uncovered, but still, not a chance of that one. Vitality winning this pistol is basically the end of the game. FUT need to win it.
Yeah, they absolutely do. It's do or die for them. Low HP on Kaptan and already a man down. Vitality thrust into a retake. FUT's limited utility to work with here.
At least they've got side control, and it seems like cNed fancies to play aggressive. The guiding light met. So Vitality want in further, closer. That's going to be a flash drive. Successful for FUT to ease up the scoreline 4 against 4. But this is where Vitality can amp up the pressure themselves. Paranoia again so strong. qRaxs dies to the paint. ceNder from a distance. It's all looking clean. It's all looking excellent. cNed is all but nothing at this point. All but dust as he falls into the dirt. ATA KAPTAN with barely any health on him. And Vitality close out with pistol and are on the highway to victory.
With Vitality actually maintaining this control in tree, they're showing that they don't want to leave this slight. They don't want to play retake. They want to stop FUT in their tracks.
Paranoia really accurate this time around, but this time it is on Vitality. cNed trying to push through, but it's ATA KAPTAN finding most of the success. A site is taken over, is trampled on. And Vitality needs to get back in it. Nice little headshot for cNed, but it's not long-lived. And doesn't result in a kill. They all drop. qRaxs with a double. And finally, FUT find a round. FUT, do they still commit to the A site? I think that's the right decision, but no. I see Pinkster will spawn. Is that Destrian sort of figuring out? Are they going to push in that direction?
Destrian may have pieced it together, Pavlos. There is not much time here at all. 20 seconds left. FUT, so they have to commit, and soon.
Destrian in the corner, not spotted. Paranoia. He's got the right idea, but now they know where it's coming from. yetujey with 2! FUT! Eager to get on top here. Eager to not let Vitality get an inch of this defensive half.
I think that may have, yetujey, those 2 kills, they've secured another round.
MrFaliN snuck into the Viper's pit and put down an alarm bot, so that's a really good position to have it in. They know that ceNder isn't close to that alarm bot position, so that nade can do so much towards ceNder. It's either the nade or the spray down from MrFaliN. What a microplay that turns out to give FUT the advantage onto this B side. No command, denying the showstopper. cNed looking to push. It's yetujey with the opener and FUT on top.
Lockdown committed. Sayf, he's only got a judge, Pavlos. How do they get back in here? Kicks, he needs this first kill, desperately trying to find one, but no heads are being offered. They've got to get out of the way. They have to let that lockdown go off.
Seekers available for Kicks. Destrian opportunity to flank, but there's 2 players holding out that position. Can they do it together? One flash available, Destrian accurate. qRaxs is low, but he can't shoot another Seekers and players at the same time. 2v2, Kicks. Flash coming up once again.
One enemy remaining. There.
A 1v2 that cNed will win every single time.
Has fallen very, very quiet. Quiet as the grave, potentially, as he tries to engage 3 players on the other side of the smoke. 30 seconds left now.
Oh no.
30 seconds left.
cNed walking past. Oh, both blind, but cNed finds the head of Destrian. MrFaliN behind. ceNder turns around in time.
He turns around in time, Pavlos, but he is not going to be in a position to stop this spike plant. FUT looking to make it double digits, 4 versus 4. cNed on the aggressive angle with the showstopper.
If Sayf is able to get himself on site and secure that lockdown, this is feasible by Vitality. But FUT playing the safe, ultra passive, showstopper enabled by cNed, that's going to hold them back just a little bit more. Whoever crossed him, oh, it doesn't even come down to Kicks being shut down by the showstopper. It's qRaxs that does it, and cNed's got it available for runner. This seems personal. FUT, a statement that cannot be ignored. You find a 10-round streak, we'll find an 11-round streak. A piece of glorious VALORANT is required to wake them up again. Maybe it's runner to deliver it for them. MrFaliN close by, reads Destrian like a book. Doesn't need vision, he's got it all covered.
And now for Runner as well, deploying a bit of util, actually just to save space rather than to allow him to accelerate onto a site here. Kaptan, the next man to take a fight.
Odin there available for cNder, but ATA KAPTAN quicker on that Vandal.
That's the C site, Pavlos, Vitality. They've got to scramble to get into position to prevent Kaptan from pushing all the way into spawn here.
And ATA KAPTAN is creepy crawling forward. Scratch that. Decision to be made. They know they're ahead in numbers.
Spike
Why
planted.
should he risk it? Kicks, oh dear. And Sayf is no more. Vitality. They're checking comms and everybody is down and out. Look to your left, look to your right. Your teammates are dead.
And the crowd favourites, now having made it 11, once again go for this map control.
Early sequence control coming out, but this time around, Swift might be able to coming out on top again. Ronald, only player from Vitality to get a kill, and as quickly as that, it's FUT that are succeeding. Sayf,
My double stay.
you need to come up with magic here, but it's so difficult to do. You're facing an entire army ahead of you.
Toxin screen down.
No way.
Spike
I
planted.
still can't believe it, cNder. 1v3 required, there's no other way. FUT need to fumble this one. But something tells me that's not going to happen.
Get out of my way.
Unless it does. Both peak, and one from high, one from low. Map point for FUT.
Map point has FUT once again set up for this C-take, once again set up to pummel Vitality into submission, opening with the lockdown.
Final chance here for Vitality, there's no going around that. The lockdown now will be placed.
Poison orb. Natural out.
Push will be coming through. cNed looking to take over the C site. Splash damage across surely. They want more than that. yetujey down low. Lockdown and retaliation though. Look at that. FUT say, yeah, we don't want this plant. We're out. And they still have quite a minute to work with.
They have a minute to work with, and they still have a null command to work with as well. So they can just wait for Runner to force out that showstopper, instantly cancel it. yetujey now behind enemy lines.
I think Kicks has heard this TP. I think what FUT are trying to do is force more rotations, but I don't think Vitality are taking the bait. And I think for the first time, no! They may have fallen for the bait indeed.
They've fallen for it, hook, line and sinker. MrFaliN's got into spawn here, 30 seconds left.
They know exactly what's going on here. FUT. They've read Vitality like a book, baiting them all around the map, and now Vitality have given away site control.
Planted.
MrFaliN squaring things up. yetujey from behind. FUT. This could be it. This could be them finding the lead in the series. Vitality not over, but the null commanders are going to make it easy.
Vishnu's visions of Vanquish now onto Vitality.
Oh, they know
It's do
exactly
or
where
die,
they're coming
the
from.
suppression's there.
They know where
have
them are
to
coming in
push
from.
Pavlos.
MrFaliN, shorty in hand, closes up the gap. That's one of them gone. Vitality are desperate in this. They want this, but FUT show!
Oh my God!
Attackers win.
Seconds left, 35 by the time the execution comes through, and cNed's got a call to action.
He's at least got help now as ATA KAPTAN finds his way to the back of the site, but cNed is the only one for FUT to find the kills. Interestingly enough, Vitality come out on top, and even though FUT didn't want to let them
Spike
plant,
planted.
Vitality demanded.
They don't just demand, Pavlos, they insist, they goad, they challenge FUT into trying to retake here.
Runner looking at the right direction. MrFaliN swings, but it's a crouch.
One enemy remaining.
And yetujey is quick to win it. yetujey, the prodigy, shows Vitality how it's done. FUT have actually won the first 2 rounds. So maybe, you know, the two teams exchange fates. But this one, cNed's fate is pure extermination. yetujey trying to close up the gap with his stinger, but no success found. Vitality with 2 picks to nothing.
Really strong actually from Kicks Sayf to come and support his team, recognising the fact that there is going to be a fairly fast push into the Kaptan. A lot of utility hits him, Runner able to trade it, but FALORANT and qRaxs, they follow it up, have lost, down to the 2 versus 2. FUT have recovered a round they had no business in being in.
There is no way qRaxs just did that. And now he's put FUT in a very doable situation. A 2v2, the part out in the
Spike
open.
planted.
MrFaliN with high ground could get a pick off of Kicks here.
enemy
And that's
remaining.
exactly what he does.
1 versus 2 for ceNder. He still has a paranoia to work with. He still has a teleport to reposition with. But FUT are stacking up.
ceNder's got to step up here. The Lithuanian needs to really put a stop to FUT's efforts, or else it could all crumble very quickly. If you're mentally drained since the last 2 maps, there is no way you can go. FUT demand respect with a 3rd consecutive round. FUT can continue to diff them. Vitality find entrance, but it's not without a loss. To me, it looks like
enemy
FUT have
remaining.
got all the answers. And they're taking the shape of yetujey. Oh, can it be cleaner?
That is an immaculate retake, Pavlos.
They're going back and forth the
It's
entire
yetujey
time,
on
and
the flank
yetujey's
here.
been able to find himself to the
Oh, he's
back
been
line.
seen, Pavlos.
Sayf has spotted him. No, he hasn't. That's coming out. ceNder picks it up. Vitality, 30 seconds on the clock. qRaxs tries to hold down this big site.
They've got to be damn quick here, Pavlos. FUT are already on site to stop it.
ATA KAPTAN is so quick to be to the back of the
I
site.
know
ceNder is able to deliver
exactly
it finally, but it's still a 4v4. qRaxs so close. Sayf looking in that direction. cNed up close, but nips
whoa.
the dash back.
Able to get away in time, but it's MrFaliN to follow it up. Caught out by Kicks. All
Vitality
onto cNed once again.
Able to hold on their composure throughout that chaos.
Out last time on the execution. He's at risk of being caught out again, Pavlos.
And that's exactly what happened. Destrian picked off. There you go.
Spike down,
As quickly as
C.
that, Vitality get a 2-man, well, 1-person advantage. MrFaliN doesn't want to give him that
Spike
space
planted.
that easy, although he's holding onto his utility until the rest of his team arrives.
cNed trying to peek over the top of the Cypher cage here. Kaptan has a trip to worry about. It's like a teleport past it. Was that heard though by
yeah,
Sayf?
for sure. Sayf is going to play this angle safe. No pun intended, cNed delivering, but of course,
Player
with so much
standing.
pressure coming in towards spawn and Sayf hiding out into that corner, it's Vitality that come out on top.
They just get straight through. Plant down. 5 versus 4 retake, Pavlos. ceNder still has them from the shadows. He's even found the Omen.
And all of a sudden, FUT right back on top. cNed and yetujey both winning their fight.
Last player standing.
Wait a minute, Runners alone? Where did everybody go? Where are my friends? And there's a MrFaliN just Ferrari peeking behind him. You're right, it is a switch of positions. A FUT head towards this A site, and
Vitality may
yetujey
have read it.
has got a flank. Hang on a second, how many are you good for, sir? None! Runner reads it!
The trades are there. Spike down. And now the flanks have to come in.
Vitality has got the numbers. MrFaliN hiding out, safe. Finding another position to work with, but it's going to take some time for him to clear all these angles. ATA KAPTAN showing his presence there is a dangerous endeavor. cNed finding himself an opportunity to move out of the corner. FUT finding damage, so is cNed off of that smoke. FALLEN is the final player to get the kill, and that's another pistol going to FUT.
Another fast play through Garage this time though. FUT's getting ready to just get straight onto the C site. Vitality look like they want to fight for it though.
Yeah, and Destrian found himself to the back of the site. Runner realizes cNed is pushing forward, flash coming through. Sayf is no more. Wow, but very coordinated with that one, and ends up on top, just like that. Vitality missing 2 players.
Spike planted.
Vitality save it. This may be one of the fastest save calls we've seen at this entire tournament.
There's just too much going on.
Rifles being robbed as well. ceNder, the only one who can maintain a rifle going into the next round. Another acceleration onto this C site with Destrian to try and hold.
Destrian importantly takes one down. He doesn't die himself. qRaxs though can be brought back to life as he did enable the knock command. Oh, the rolling thunder though causes a lot of pressure to the back of the site, and cNed will be dealing with cleaning it all up. Runner have nowhere to go. Vitality have nowhere to hide. FUT are determined to close it out right here.
Right here, right now, ceNder, a 1 versus 4. Damages MrFaliN.
Kick and scream all you want. ceNder, this is not written for you. I think FUT have shown us what resilience looks like. They're the ones with the comebacks today. They're the ones that can convert every single disadvantage. On the this A site, cNed. Oh my God! He knew exactly what he was doing there, and he's not yet shut down! How is cNed not dead? Alive and well, brings his team into the site with him. Runner, he's so desperate, he wants to do it himself, he has to be the hero, that's his feeling right now, but he has been shot down. yetujey in the front line, safe, bringing his team on his back. Oh, save! Oh my God! The brilliance of this veteran, safe, showing why he's in this team. They want to head towards this B site. There is a trip glide towards the left-hand side of it. Safe stunned up, so entry is more likely than not going to be there for FUT.
Out comes the utility, the set piece goes out. Can Vitality stop it, Pavlos?
cNed finding an off angle, but Destrian can't find the shot onto the spike planter. And all of a sudden, where's Vitality? It's FUT all the way.
cNed, these entries have just been immaculate.
And that's a save.
Runner has to save. FUT will make it 12.
After all that,
Map and series points now, as Vitality need 4 in a row.
with the
on the
blood
bounce.
pumping through Sayf's veins after that clutch, he's got to sit back.
Stay down.
And they're being hunted as well, Pavlos. Sir, you are being hunted.
That's got to hurt for Vitality.
Player standing.
And for Sayf, that's got to hurt, and for Runner as well. No gun safe to the next round. cNder all by himself
30
on the C
seconds
side.
left.
He's asking for assistance now as Destrian is trying to float. That's a good paranoia, delays him, 23 seconds. yetujey finds the kill into mid. That's extra distraction. ceNder, TP, and fights it back to safety. 18 seconds. Destrian to the back of it. Can't find a thing. Fully blinded. MrFaliN takes him out. FUT, this could be it right here. cNed and FUT close out the series and win Convergence.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my new channel. Until next time.